So guess what? No person has ever listened himself or herself out of a sale. Did you catch that? John Maxwell teaches us in Becoming a Person of Influence that nobody ever listened himself or herself out of a sale. That's how important listening is. So would you rather objection handle or objection prevent? The key is becoming a good and genuine listener. So stay tuned at the end of this video for a message on objection handling versus objection prevention and how it all relates to listening. But in the meantime, let's talk about what John Maxwell describes as the value of listening. First, it shows respect. When we fail to listen to others around us, we are silently and verbally telling them that we don't care about what they're saying. Have you ever asked a question and then followed it up with either your own answer or a qualifier? Just stop. Ask the question and then be quiet and listen to their answer. If they need clarity, I promise you they'll ask you. Maxwell also tells us to be impressed and interested as opposed to impressive and interesting. Second, listening builds relationships. Everyone needs someone in their life who's willing to listen. Third, listening increases knowledge and generates ideas. I have to tell you, I am most inspired when I'm listening to others. In fact, Maxwell reminds us that all great learners are great listeners. Do you constantly interrupt others while they're speaking? If you find yourself doing this, try to stop and let go of your thought because it might change anyway after you fully listen to those around you. Your message is no more important than the one you're listening to. Also, when you're looking for ideas, comments to share, or what to do, you could find yourself most inspired by what your clients and colleagues around you are asking for. Do you know what your client wants? If not, it's only because you stopped listening to them. Finally, listening builds loyalty. If you won't listen, they will find someone who will. My mentor, David Scott, taught me this. Lost clients look. And your clients will feel lost if they are not being heard. Good listening will lead to more complete understanding of expectations. And complete understanding, guys, that allows you to meet and exceed those expectations. Moreover, on the other hand, failing to listen, it leads to unmet expectations, which results in failed relationships and severed ties. So objection handling is required when a question remains unanswered, typically because you value vomited. What's value vomiting? It's when you're running down a list of all the features and benefits of working with you. And then you make a statement to your client that causes them to question you. So in order to objection prevent, you must stop and listen and ask more questions and remain focused on your client's needs and not all the things that you can do for them. Because guess what, guys? They don't care about all the things. They care about their explicitly stated needs being met. And you won't ever find out what those are if you don't ask lots of questions and then stop and truly listen. So listen up, level up, and improve your hustle.